Hello, thank you for being here and letting me read for you. This is Light and Fun Tarot, and we are going to do a reading basically that you deserve a break and luck is coming your way. Luck, good fortune, whatever it is you want, it's coming your way. So you are going to pick a pile. There's 4 images here and pictures. I'm going to zoom in on them a little bit. And whatever speaks to you, whether it's like the animal, the word, the colors, whatever, that's your pile. And oh goodness. And this will be your reading. So we have dove for pile 1. We have snail, hummingbird, and bull. My app does not want to focus. So yeah, dove, snail, hummingbird, and bull. And the words are love, slow, determination, and power. So maybe one of those speaks to you as well. I'm going to try to zoom in on this one more time. And yeah, pick your pile, and in the description, you will find your timestamp and you can jump to that. Thank you so much. See you soon. Bye. Thank you so much for being here. This is Light and Bone Tarot, and we are doing a reading entitled You Deserve a Break. Luck is coming your way. This is for you. And if you picked pile 1, I can maybe assume that you want some kind of reprieve in the love department, but the dove to me is like definitely peace, harmony, goodness, calm. There's just kind of a quietness that comes along with the dove, but I definitely like the love message here as well. So, okay, I'm going to get into a few things here. I'm going to pick 3 of these little, whatever these are. They have words on here that represent something you would want, like love, family, success. Everyone's going to want whatever's on these cards. So I'm going to pick 3, and then I'm going to speak to a message for these 3. So these are 3 things that you can look forward to, or just a message and a good luck that's coming your way. Okay, so we've got wealth. We can speak to that. We can speak to marriage, which I'm just going to use like relationships in general, love, relationships. And I'm going to take this one, and career. So we will get 3 messages coming your way off of these 3 kind of big ideas. And yeah, let's see where we're at. Okay, I want to see, why do you deserve a break? What's been going on for you? Let me just get kind of a basis here for why you're here and what's happening. So let me just see you in 3 cards, and this will kind of help me get a blueprint for how things are going to get better for you. So 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups. I mean, this is pretty good. And the Sun. These are 3 like truly glorious cards. And the 10 of Cups it's all about like, I don't know, it's just this loved up, beautiful status. It's lovely. It's heaven. It's your family. It's everything that's good. It's emotionally, things are wonderful. It's just a very, very positive, happy card. So Ace of Cups, endless potential, more like love and feelings and just kind of that sense of goodness and happiness and calm and dopamine and all that. Like these are, okay, and then the Sun is probably one of the strongest, most positive cards in the whole deck. So to see these 3 cards and to see you, things in one department of your life have to be going very well. Maybe they're going fantastically well in one department and are like, I don't know, just falling apart in another. I'm not sure. Or maybe this is like you want something so bad that you're like so positively goaling towards it or aiming towards it or trying to manifest it or whatever that means. But these are 3 very positive cards. So I'm going to say this, if this doesn't speak to you right now, as in if you're not feeling this vibe of this 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups, and the Sun, then I think this is truly a message from the universe. Like you are going to get a break coming. You are going to start feeling better. I think there's something with love and relationships, 100%, that is going to start unfolding for you. I don't know if you're going to meet the person that you really should and want to be with, but this to me is a very powerful message that has to do with love and relationships. I'm just, and I'll take this for the marriage, actually. Like I'm almost going to apply it to this, even though I said I want to see you in 3 cards. I'm going to say that like you in 3 cards in some capacity in this, I think near future from a relationship standpoint and a love standpoint, you're going to be doing pretty good. You're going to be very happy. If you reside in any of these cards, you'll be very happy. But like the 3 of them together is so powerful. And I really want to put I'm going to say marriage, although this doesn't have to be marriage. This can be a budding new relationship, love, whatever it is, or it could be, an already established relationship, just like really like getting deeper or stronger. But to me, this is just a very strong, happy, positive message. So it doesn't really show me where you are right now unless you are here, and that's great. But then why would you actually be at this reading if you were totally in this space? Actually, I don't know if readings can be good for anyone at any time. But okay, so let me, since I started out in one direction and now assigned it another, I do want to see your career and your wealth. Let's see what kind of break you can get in this department. And I'm going to do this a little bit differently, but let's see how this goes. So I'm going to take career. Oh my goodness. This is not easy. Wow. Okay. I didn't need to pick it up. I could have slid it the whole time. Let's do career and wealth and see where we're at. Okay. I want to see where you're at and what you can look forward to. So for wealth, we've got 10 of Pentacles for where you're at. And we have, this is so bizarre, 6 of Swords for where you're going. So for wealth, 10 of Pentacles, this is kind of the epitome of wealth. This is the pinnacle of the Pentacles. Like, this is absolutely a card that speaks to wealth. Look, I don't know why you're here. I don't know if these are things you want so bad or if you feel so confident. Like, maybe you're here because there's this validation piece. Like, you want, like, maybe things feel too good to be true and you maybe want to confirm that they're not, but things seem to be going very well for you. If they truly aren't, then I think they're really going to start going very well for you. There's so many positive messages here. For wealth, you couldn't ask for a better card than 10 of Pentacles. Like, this is very good. 6 of Swords. Let's just say maybe attaining this 10 of Pentacles will take some movement. It'll take a change. It'll take you almost like maybe changing a mindset, changing a job, going in a different direction. Actually, like physically moving, exploring something new. I see something to do with like a move here or just really shifting focus, whether it's like leaving a career path, starting something new. I guess that's the closest I can get to saying how you're going to get to this 10 of Pentacles status, but I feel like you already know what this is because things seem to be gelling for you right now. So where is this luck that you need? Maybe it's in a card that isn't here, because so far it looks like these parts of your world are doing pretty good, or they're at least they're going to be showing up for you in a pretty good way. So let me see career. I want to see where you're at and where you're headed. So we have 4 of Cups for career and Knight of Pentacles for where you're headed. So 4 of Cups is more of like, there's almost like an apathetic vibe to it. There's just this kind of like meh, like not terribly excited about things, not, I don't know, it's just kind of a lackluster situation. And it's almost like there isn't that, nothing's really exciting. Like, you don't really have an appetite. You don't really want anything. You crave for nothing. It's kind of a very like meh space. So you picked love on the card. Maybe you just like the dove. Love, future relationships, solid. Wealth, I also see that that's going to show up for you. Career, maybe you do need to make that career change. Maybe this movement here really speaks to like, this piece is going to happen. This kind of, this lackluster situation you're in with your career, if this speaks to you, it will take some change. And that's what's going to bring about, I think, this other, these other fun and exciting points. Knight of Pentacles to me is, it's like, it's starting something. It's kind of like, maybe the Page of Pentacles is thinking about like what you would want. Like, do you want to work for a company? Do you want to start something? Do you want to study? But like the Knight of Pentacles is like the first step, I feel like, doing it. So this would be, hey, have you decided you want to leave your job? The Knight of Pentacles to me is like actually leaving your job and doing that, starting something new. It's still fresh. It's very like intentional, but it's kind of like there's still some contemplation behind it. Like, you're still thinking about things. You haven't done it yet. You're kind of like just starting to do it. It isn't there's not a ton of action here, but yet there's this direction of like, things are completely in the works and they are happening, and you know the direction you want to go, and you're going to be swiftly going there. It's just, I don't know. It's exactly what would follow this kind of sticky, like feeling stuck almost. This would be the next, it makes sense to me that you would see the Knight of Pentacles. What does this all mean? It means that if you're here looking for luck and you don't feel like these amazing cards speak to you, then I think you are going to have luck coming your way. I think love and relationships, you're going to be doing amazing. I do think money is coming your way. And I don't mean like, you know, you're going to get a random check in the mail. I think it really has to do with your career. I see you switching something up in your career. It looks like you could be bored, anxious, just not loving what you're doing. And I do see a change, and that change will bring more money. It'll bring something you want, whatever that is. Like, wealth is kind of an extreme term, but it will bring something. It will bring more. But yeah, there's a mindset, a shift, a change, going, like I said, to a new location, new company, new job, new department, new venture, whatever it is, something will change. And I do see that the Knight of Pentacles is very much that thought, and that like just beginning to put things into motion. Very much like the writing of the business plan, the planning, the all the things you do right before you actually like fully dive in. So maybe this helps you, maybe it doesn't. This is one of those readings where I hope it helps someone. It feels kind of all over the place, but you threw me off with this overly positive message right out the gates, which is lovely and great. And I hope you wanted a little bit about love, and I hope you wanted a little bit about career and wealth. And it looks like things are going to be good for you. And that's a great message. And I hope this all comes true and unfolds for you. So thank you very much for listening. I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye. This is Light and Bone Tarot. Thank you so much for being here and letting me read for you. We are doing a reading basically entitled You Deserve a Break. Luck is coming your way. So yeah, we're going to get into it. You picked the snail, and the word on here is slow. So something about this got to you. I don't even know how to read into this too much, but really this is your card. This is your pile. This is your message. Okay, here we go. I'm going to jump in with these three little oracle. These aren't three. There's like 6 of these or more. I'm going to pick 3 of these, and these are like, I do not know how to describe it. Are they concepts? They're like situations, events in your life that everyone wants. They're things we want. So I'm just going to pick 3 of them, and we're going to speak to these 3 things right now for You Deserve a Break. So we've got love. So this is going to be something to do with love and relationships. We've got success. And finally, we have happiness. Okay. So somehow we're going to tell a message about just where you deserve a break, where you're at. I want to see you in these 3 topics and see how this goes. I did this. Yeah, I'm following the same concept as the last pile, but I went slightly off the rails a bit. But I want to see you in 3 cards and just kind of get an idea of you and where you're at and why you're here. So we've got, I'm going to put these over here. 2 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, and we have Queen of Pentacles. Okay. This to me does feel, I'm not going to say it doesn't have anything to do with love and relationships, because we definitely have love on the table, so we'll speak to it. But maybe you're okay right now with love. Maybe what you really are looking for is something to do with career, something to do with success, wealth, abundance. And I feel like maybe there's a message here that like you want to be happier, you want to feel more fulfilled in the work you're doing. You want more from it, whatever that is. This definitely feels like work. It feels like you are literally like starting to like put out feelers, both like literally and metaphorically. Like, where do you belong? What's your place going to be? Where do you see yourself? Where would you actually like want to work? Where would you want to be in 5 years? I just feel like that's a little bit of your mindset right now. And I do think you are starting to maybe put some of these thoughts into action. So maybe you're starting to send your resume out. Maybe you're starting to work on your resume. Maybe you're putting out feelers, but it just feels like there's a kind of work vibe here. And same with the 7 of Pentacles. It's like either you're getting ready to put a lot of hard work in that you know could take a minute to see results, but like it's almost like you're gearing up. You're really getting ready for this new kind of situation. And I think it is going to take work and energy, but I think that's great. I'm not saying it's going to take 10 years. It might take a month. It might take a week. I don't know, but I just feel like this is a new direction for you. And Queen of Pentacles, it's like owning that space. It's very much, there's a lot about finding, I think, happiness in this direction. Like, you don't care if it's hard work and it takes a lot of time and energy, if it's what you want to do, if it's your passion, if it not only pays your bills, but brings in more money than you were ever making or thought you could. Like, I just feel like there's a bit of a passion project behind this. And there's definitely like, seeking the thing that's going to make you feel whole and happy. And everything, like just desirable and sexy and whatever. Like this is kind of like the thing to complete you a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to just get 2 cards for each pile, like where you're at and what you can look forward to. And let's just see how that goes. So for love, I kind of have a feeling you're doing okay in love, or you're not worried about it. There's just like, I don't get the love vibe off of this, but the success and the happiness, I think we're going to get some cards going here. So for love, we've got death. Okay, that's fun. Where you're at and what you can look forward to. Death and Page of Wands. So death definitely doesn't mean death. It really doesn't. It just means, I don't know, what does it mean? It means something's ending. And this can mean so many things. It can mean the end of a long relationship, the end of you wanting to be in a relationship. There's just a new energy about you. Somehow you have an approach to love and relationships, which is new. Like you've kind of dropped something that you were doing in the past. And it could have been a mindset. It could have been actions. You could have just gotten off dating apps, or you could have, I don't know, gotten on them for the first time. It's just like something shifted, something changed in you, and you are now moving in a new direction. So something was put to rest, whatever that means. That's what I see for love. And this can be a really good thing. You could have ended a relationship that wasn't serving you. You could be breaking up with a partner where you really needed to do this. And maybe that is even like kicking off this excitement you're feeling now about like work and success and money and like life goals. It's just kind of this new exciting direction that's opening up, because I feel like love just isn't something you're worried about. And this doesn't mean you don't have it. You might be in a great relationship. The death is like, to me, it's just something you've put to rest. Maybe you were jealous and you just decided, I'm not going to be jealous anymore. I'm going to drop it. Like it's not helping my relationship. Like this can be anything. So because I'm not getting an overwhelming feeling about this being a romantic reading at all, that's why I'm just kind of glossing over it a little bit. And the Page of Wands, what you can look forward to, whether you're in a relationship or not, this is still that new energy. There's a lot of fire and there's a lot of passion in the Page of Wands. There's actually a lot to look forward to in this space. So either way, I still see some kind of like true passion and excitement and fire and like almost romance even coming your way, whether you're in a relationship or not. But whatever wasn't serving you, or whatever was boring you or aggravating you or angering you, you've let go of it, and you do have something coming that you can look forward to. So whatever status you are, great. Got that. Okay. Let's do your, for success and happiness. I want to see where you're at for success. 5 of Cups. That's not good. Just kidding, but it's not. Where are you going? 2 of Pentacles. Okay. So for success, I would say right now, I wouldn't say you're, terribly successful. You might actually be quite successful, and it doesn't mean that you don't want more or you want something different. So this doesn't mean you haven't achieved success. But I just see it as like right now you're not doing the thing that you want to be successful doing. I think this energy over here is coming in pretty strong, and it's like there's something different, there's something new. So I do think in regards to success, there is going to be this 5 of Cups is it's just no one wants to be in the 5 of Cups. It's kind of like loss. I think there's a little bit of hope to this card. So there's that almost dangerous element of hope. But no, in this reading for this line, I do think you are hopeful that things are absolutely going to get better. You know the success is coming, but you're not there right now. And this could even be like, oh, you've lost a job. Financially, things aren't quite where you need them to be like at all. It's just an icky, unpleasant place. But moving forward, we've got 2 of Pentacles, and the Pentacles are all about like that growth, that security, that financial piece, making things happen. There's just, I don't know, all the money I feel like is wrapped up in the Pentacles. So 2 of Pentacles, it's definitely the beginning of that journey. You're juggling things, you're making things happen. There's this magic, there's this anything can happen kind of energy, and you're owning it, you're working it. And you've got, the 7 of Pentacles over here, like, yes, you're going to be working, you're going to be doing this, you're going to be getting your hands dirty, like you're starting to save, you're starting to plan, whatever it is. You're building a web page, I don't even know, like, but you are doing it. So the thought, the plan, the intention, the actions, it's all building, it's all happening. So this is exciting. This is a very, as far as like what's coming up for work, yeah, this is good. And love and all that, I like that I don't have to worry about you. You're just fine. Let's try to do this in a way where we can actually see it. Okay, so here we have happiness. I'm going to have to overlap my cards here. And I want to see where you're at. Overall happiness, let's call it, and what you can look forward to. So, okay, overall right now, where you're at, Knight of Pentacles. The Knights are always funny. And I do like the Pentacles because the Knight of Pentacles is, he's not, I wouldn't call him happy. I would say it's like a planner. It's like someone who is kind of contemplating. Like, I feel like they know what they're going to do, but they're just really thinking how they want to do it. Like how best to do this. It's not a lot of action or movement. There's a lot of thought and a lot of intention, and there's nothing like silly about it. So I do think from a happiness standpoint, you're really thinking about this. You're thinking about what matters, and that's important. You're taking time and you're investing in your future and yourself and your thoughts and your health. Like, I just think you're taking time in a way you haven't before, because you know all this is going to take some structure. And I see that. I see that this is going to work. I see that it's going to make you happy. Yeah. And what you can look forward to, Five of Wands. This can be a card of conflict, but it's not bad conflict, actually. It's like that healthy conflict, that healthy energy. Like, things are going to be happening. You're going to have a lot of pots in the fire, is that it? Or pans in the fire. There's going to be that fire, that energy, that you're going to be getting it from all directions. I think you're going to be very busy. You're going to be stressed. You're just going to be in like conversations, debates, all that. Like, to me, there's an energy behind this card. So yes, you are really going to be happy, but you're going to be just very engaged. And even maybe stressed a little bit. But like, for me, that can be happiness. Like, I'm the happiest when my days fly by and I don't even realize it. Like, I love when I'm like stressed and kind of driven by that, like that good stress. But if I'm like bored or anxious or like things seem to be moving in slow motion, I'm miserable. So this to me speaks to like, things are going to amp up. Like, things are absolutely amping up for you. And I think that's kind of the break you're going to get is things are going to amp up. They're going to like, they're going to start happening. They're going to start clicking. It does. It feels lucky. It just feels like things are going to start happening. I can't really say it any other way. But that's the vibe here. And then relationship, love, I think you're fine. You're good. You're all good there. And I even see passion and excitement and romance as well for you. And congrats on cutting out the thing that didn't serve you. So this is your reading. I hope you feel lucky after hearing it. Because there's a break that's coming your way. And I do think that is money. You're going to ultimately have more money. That's what this all comes down to. And that money is going to make you happier than you ever imagined. Yeah. And you're going to be busy. You're going to be buzzing. Okay. Hope you liked this. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much. I hope to see you again. Goodbye. Thank you so much for being here and letting me read for you. This is Light and Bone Tarot, and we are doing a reading entitled You Deserve a Break. Luck is coming your way. So if you feel like things just haven't been working out for you, or you've just, I don't know, you're up against one challenge after another, this is a reading. Yeah, you deserve a break, and luck is coming your way. And I feel that, and this reading's definitely going to highlight that. So, okay, I have these three. Oh, you picked Hummingbird, Determination. I haven't really been speaking to this piece, but this is your pile. So I'm going to slide that over there. These cards, I'm going to pick 3 of them, and these are areas that you can just get a little more info on. And this is basically like where the luck is coming and headed, and what you can look forward to. So here we go. We have marriage, which I'm just going to call relationships, full stop. Doesn't have to be marriage. Wealth and career. Okay. Let's see what we have coming your way here. I'm going to ask to see you in 3 cards first, so I can get an idea of where you're at right now, and maybe it'll help kind of understand these 3 somewhat related circles that we have. Okay, Knight of Cups, Strength, and 7 of Wands. Okay, so Strength's a funny one. Strength's a positive card to me, but there's always that like, why do you need this strength? Is it you giving someone, like, do you require the strength, or are you like the strength for someone else? There's a couple questions that always come with this, and there's always a little bit of like a struggle somewhere when I see this card. Or, you know, are you being called on because you need this strength right now? With the Seven of Wands, there's a little bit of a battle here. There's like something to fight for. Like you're kind of fighting for something. You're digging your heels in. You're actively pursuing something, but it's like it's taking work right now. There isn't this, there is a light at the end of the tunnel, 100%, but it is just right now you're kind of in the trenches a little bit, in the thick of it. And Knight of Cups, I like the cups. I like the Knight of Cups. This is kind of a fun, floaty energy. It's like, it almost balances out the heaviness here because it's a little bit more like laid back. It's fun. It's passionate. It's romantic. It's just kind of carefree. It's someone who's, I think, is very happy with their place in life. So I do feel like you are someone who's actually probably pretty good overall, pretty happy, pretty solid. You take care of yourself. You take care of others. Like, but maybe right now you're just like, oh, like when is this going to end? Or what do I have to do to just get through on this? And I don't know, there's nothing here to make me think like, oh, this reading is going to be pretty heavy about relationships, career, wealth. I'm not sure. Maybe these are all three things that you want help with. I mean, who wouldn't? But I just feel like I can't quite get you off of these three cards, except to say that you are pretty good and you are I think, generally happy person. You just need a little luck right now. That's it. I just think you need a little something extra, a little push, a little luck, a little fun. I think you need a little fun. And okay, so let's see for marriage. And I'm just going to call this relationships because, you know, there isn't a relationships card. There is a love card, but this to me is like, you know, there's a bond here. I want to see where you're at and what you can look forward to. So, okay, so we've got Page of Wands for where you're at and what you can look forward to. We have the Moon. So I think, let me think about this, because the Moon is like, it's mystery, it's mystique, it's intrigue. There's this high feminine kind of ethereal energy that comes off of this card. There's something very like mystifying, like very captivating about it. Page of Wands is, actually, it is kind of this, this card doesn't really highlight it in this way, but it can be a, it's energy, it's creativity, it's things kind of flooding your mind. It's the beginning of like this kind of passion project. I would say, I feel like if you either just entered a pretty nice situation where you're feeling pretty romantic and loved up and like you're kind of almost like this person's queen in a way, like you're just, I feel like things are going pretty good here. If you are single and you're not in a relationship and that doesn't speak to it, I think you're going to meet someone who really like loves, or like really is really into you. Let's just put it that way. Maybe they fall madly in love with you, but this is like, I just think they're going to be so intrigued with you. They're going to be so drawn to you. Like this kind of, they're going to find you irresistible, like this dead sexy kind of energy. And it's this, there's going to be this mystique. They're going to find you mysterious. They're going to find you captivating. And it is going to feel like you're going to be excited by this. It's going to make you feel very, just kind of like lit up. And that's what I get out of the Page of Wands and the Moon. So yeah, not exactly where you are now, or maybe you are here now, but I just see this in your future for love and relationships. So, okay, I like that. Let's get wealth. And by wealth, we'll take this, you know, because wealth can be like, you know, are we talking extreme wealth or just like paying the bills? So let's take this with a grain, but like, let's see where you're at and what you can look forward to. Six of Swords and Six of Cups. Okay. I like the Six of Swords because it tells me that there's kind of this mindset, this change is coming. I do feel like you have to change something, but the wealth will come when you do that. And this wealth will feel good. It will make you happy. It will be enough money, whatever that means, for you to feel like relaxed and pleased and just like enjoying yourself. It will bring this sense of calm and enjoyment. The Six of Cups is, to me, there's like this kind of childlike bliss that comes off this card. And this is someone who's like nurturing their plants and their little saplings. And it's just this, like, you're growing something, you're nurturing something. It's this, it's like love in a way, but it's very, it's a very simple happiness. So if I take the wealth card to this meeting, I think you are going to have to change something to make this happen. And it could be a change of job. It could be could even be like a lateral move within your position or company, but it brings about like new opportunity, new account, whatever. Like, I just feel like there's something that's going to change, and you're going to find that you're very happy with that. So if you're waiting for some kind of break with work that could bring more money, or even a new job altogether, I just feel like that's happening. Or if there's something you do that you are waiting for it to kind of like pay off, maybe tweak something about this thing you're doing. So maybe if you are already doing this thing that will bring you money, and you know it will bring you money, and it has, or it's about to, just tweak a little something about it. And I think that's really going to make you successful in this way. Okay, let's see career. This is fairly broad, but I want to see where you're at. We have 8 of Pentacles, and we have Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so 8 of Pentacles, and I like the Pentacles cards for this because it really does speak to money. I mean, the Pentacles are, it's foundation, it's money, it's home, it's just all the things that are stable and wonderful and solid. And I love the Pentacles. They're so reliable. They're like the Steve Jobs of the tarot deck, pretty much. Like, they're very solid. And if we have these coming up in the wealth and the career space, like, you're good. 8 of Pentacles, I do think you're working on something. I do think that for career, you are chipping away at this, whatever that means. It doesn't have to be like you're, already started this new company. It can mean like you're really, really starting to think about it. You're starting to do like baby steps, and it could be working on a logo, building a website, or it could be like actually trying to get clients or putting yourself out there. But I do think the work somehow is being put into this. It's more than just like a pipe dream at this point. Like, you're doing things, whatever that is, relative to this new career move. Or if you're in a job, you're approaching things differently. You're working harder in some ways and better, and it will pay off. Queen of Pentacles for the future. You're happy, you're good. And these are 2 cards to speak to the fact that, like, career and money, you're happy in the near future, and you're happy from a point of like, financially speaking, you're happy. And also to the career. And I see that you get this space of being happy because I do think you are generally very happy. Like, you're just a pretty like alive person. You feel things. You're fun to be around. You're just kind of like a breath of fresh air. There's something very light and airy about you. But you do get passionate about things, and you do stick to those things when you feel like a way about them. And I do think you hit a point where you're like, okay, time to change. Need to make the money, need to be happy in what I do, need more of everything, want more of everything. And I think you're on the path to that. And there is definite success coming to you in this realm. So I hope this speaks. I hope it absolutely comes true. And I hope it happens soon for you, because that wealth and that career piece you need. And also, don't forget the love card, or the relationship card, is up here. It is someone who, they don't just adore you. They are just intrigued by you. They're just mystified by you. Like, you are just this, there's something so alluring about you to them. And it's exciting, and it comes with romance, and it comes with like new beginnings, and actually like it's just literally brimming with potential. Anything can happen here. So very, very positive reason. You do deserve a break. This is coming your way. It's not just luck. I think you've really been laying the groundwork for all this for a while. And I think you are the kind of person that knows good things are coming, and they do happen. And you are about to receive it. So I hope this tracks. I'd love to hear about it. Subscribe, comment, whatever feels good. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Tarot. Thank you so much for being here and letting me read for you. You picked the Bull, and the Bull, it says power. I would love to think that I would have picked the Bull, but if I had these 4 cards, I probably would have picked the Dove. But the Bull, it feels very powerful, and it feels like there's there's just a force that's going to be coming your way in a very good way. So this is your pile. This is definitely your pile. Okay. We've got these circles here, and I'm going to pick 3 of them. These are 3 things that you can just expect good luck and just good tidings from all around. Okay, what do we have here? We have, I'm going to do this in no particular order. Success. Okay, we're going to speak to that. Marriage. I've just taken the word marriage and called this relationships because that's kind of intense. And career. Okay. Let's get to it. Let me see you right now in 3 cards, and this has helped me kind of gauge this because then I do some cards for this as well. So let me, and I don't know what the energy is on this pile, but there's something here. It's like almost comical, but I can't explain it. I feel like we're going to get like an oh shit thing, like in a good way, like, whoa, that's going to happen. I can't explain it, but something exciting is going to happen on this pile. It's a vibe. Okay, here you are now. 4 of Swords, rest, relaxation, but something tells me you're not resting out of fun. Page of Swords. Trying to think about that one. And 4 of Cups. Okay, so you are, right now, I would say things aren't entirely amazing for you. My favorite card here is the Page of Swords because the pages are kind of this like, there's this vibrancy. I do think you are very much aware that things aren't great, and that's what I get out of the Page of Swords. Like, you are trying to like change your game. You're like, things need to be amplified, like whatever it is, like, you know this. And it's funny how this is all like pink and orange too. You know this, like, you know things are going to get better, but right now they are everything from like boring to just meh to just, you're tired. You don't know why. You just want to sleep all day. I feel like you don't have the energy and the excitement. It's not there. You are aware of this and you are trying to crank things up a notch, but like, it's just, I don't know. I wouldn't say you're struggling. I don't think you're struggling necessarily in any one department. I just think things are heavy for you right now. And there's kind of this weight. And I don't want to get into this whole like headspace, like mental, because this is really about like how you deserve a break. But this is how I see you right now. And if I were to talk to it a little bit more, it probably would start to feel heavy. But I think you're okay. And something about the pink here, it's like you're going to be fine. You are a rosy, jovial person. You're going to be fine. But yeah, let's find out just how good you're going to be. And like, why'd you pick the Bull with power, and what's going on with you? Like, where are you right now? Okay, so success, I want to see you right now, right freaking now, and where you're going. Okay. King of Cups. That's great. And 2 of Wands. Okay, so for success, King of Cups. I mean, the kings are always powerful. They're always commanding. They always know what they want. They're always going after something. So I do think that this whole like, you know you want something. Maybe you don't know exactly what it is, but I do think you know what you want. I do think you have a plan, and I do think actually you are starting to put like you're starting to do, there's an expression where, I don't know, you put like hide to street or like rubber to street, like you're actually starting to put things into action. That is very much the 2 of Wands cards. I can speak to the 2 of Wands cards much better than I can speak to your King of Cups. I think right now for the King of Cups, I'm going to say you feel very strongly you want to be successful in this particular field in this way. You know you need to like step up your game. You need to step it up. There is success that you are 100% capable of. You're just not there yet, but you want it and you feel it and you know it's coming, and you're like not just capable of it and you're like, oh, you're really smart and things aren't going to work out, but like, no, it's there. It's very tangible. Like you just have to do a little bit of the 2 of Wands, which is, it is that planning. It is that like scanning the room, looking, like projecting 1 or 2 months forward. Like, how does this look? You're there. You're truly, and I like this. This is actually a gift from the universe, because this whole malaise of a situation over here is truly ending, and we do have this much more exciting, vibrant, captivating kind of future coming your way. And you know you want this. You know you want this. You probably want this more than anything else in your world right now. Like, this success piece this is the piece that's going to complete you. Because yeah, we'll see where you are in relationships, but for some reason, I'm not worried about you from a relationship standpoint. And I even feel like career I feel like leads to success, but for some reason I'm not worried about your career. Like you're very big picture. Like you are big screen. there's a lot that you can achieve. I guess that's the thing I want to say here. You feel more, I don't want to say more capable than the other piles because that's not necessarily it, but I feel like you naturally have the tools or the backing or the education or the experience, whatever it is, to be very, very big, very successful. So yeah, anyway, that's the vibe. Marriage, relationships, let's just call it relationships. Okay, right now, the Magician and the Tower. Okay, so I have to remember, this is a good reading, right? Like everything's going to be good here. Love and relationships, the Magician. I like the Magician. It is, you're in control. I guess that's really truly what it is. Like, this is you right now. You really are in control. What do you want? What do you want to do? You can do anything. Like, I feel like maybe you're probably not in a relationship. Maybe you're a little more free to make whatever you want happen. If you want to take time, you can take time. If you want to actively pursue one person, 5 people, like, it's your world right now. It's literally your world. Yeah, I don't think you're answering to anyone. And if you are in a relationship, it feels very open, or there's like endless potential. And by open, I mean like you can make this whatever you want. This is either you're trying to explain how I would say this without the word open. There's an endless potential piece here, and it's really up to you and your partner, if you're with someone, obviously, to figure out what you want. But I feel like it's a viable direction. Whatever you want right now is viable. So if you want that commitment, if you want that person, if you want that space, if you want that whatever it is, it's kind of you right now. That's your energy, and that's your true power right now. And this can be selfish. It feels selfish, not in a bad way, but it feels like it is. It's about you. This is your decision, your movement. And the Tower, so the Tower to me is like, there is this change coming, and this isn't negative. It's not bad. I actually like the Tower card. I personally love change. So I do feel like the change is going to be you really like kind of picking your direction, picking your lane, but not in a way like that you have to stick to this decision forever. You might want to, you might not. You might choose that. I just feel like things are going to shake up, and it's basically whatever you want, you're going to get. So whatever that means to you, I can't speak to it. I'd have to probably lay out like 5 more cards to kind of, if I wanted to figure out possibly what direction you could go, but it feels like chaotic and exciting all at once. Let's put that. There's chaos, there's unknown, but there's also like, you really do hold the power. And I can come back to this, but this doesn't feel like something you're worried about. Like, it's here, but I feel like you know that in a way. Like, you know that, like, I don't think you're in a shitty relationship. I don't think things are bad for you. I think you do feel kind of like this almost world is my oyster energy when it comes to love and relationships. And if you do need a break in this department, then just, what do you want? Figure out what you want and go after it. Like, don't send mixed messages to the universe. Figure out what you want, pick your lane, and go for it. And I think that, like, whatever wasn't serving you before will like fall off and just not, I don't want to say die, but like, just like, it's not there anymore. You won't have to deal with it. It's not going to be your problem. It's going to crash and burn in a good way. Not that, like, okay, enough about that. Let's get to your career. Let's see where you're at now and what you can look forward to, because I like this for you. There's just this big picture, kind of like excitement coming your way. And maybe we'll even do a couple more cards, because I feel like there's more. Okay, career. Let's see where you are now and what's coming your way. Queen of Wands and the Chariot. Okay, the Queen of Wands to me is, she's feisty, she's passionate, she's fickle, you don't fuck with her. There's just this very much like, you'll get burned if you mess with her, but there's all passion there. The Chariot is 100%, again, it's a lot like the Magician. It's your lane. It's your direction. Where do you want to go? Focus on it. See it. Work towards it. It's all you. And it's also a lot about like, what do you really want? Like, what's in your heart? It's almost like you're being driven by this, like, it's like that if you almost drop the reins, you would be taken to the place you're supposed to arrive at. So this is almost you like just closing your eyes and letting your heart or your soul be your guide, and that's where you're going. So for career, Queen of Wands right now, there's this sense of like, I don't know why I get this don't mess with me vibe. And I don't know what that is. Either you're owning it, you're doing it, and it's taking this kind of like bad bitch energy, or you're feeling like tension, pushback, negativity, like fear somehow. And it's just this, there's tension here, but there's passion and drive behind it too. But there's kind of this, there's just a weight I'm getting off of the Queen of Wands cards, but it's good because there's a drive and there's passion and there's need and there's desire. It's all here for your career. And really, truly, all I can say for the luck and the you deserve a break piece is you will be directed in the right direction. That is all I can say. This whole reading could land on like, look, your career, you're going to be directed in the right direction. Just know that. And it's going to be happening. Marriage, love, relationships, what do you want? Just go for it. Eliminate the bad, focus on the positive. It's yours. Success, again, you know what you want. You can see it. You can feel it. It emotionally speaks to you. You're there. Now you just have to start doing it. This is like, there's like a little bit of everything here. Yeah. And you right now, it's just this, there's a slump. There's just this kind of like, just don't go down the path of like sleeping too much or indulging too much, or just don't do that. Like keep your mind strong, focus, really like stay on your A game, and you'll be just fine. And there is the bull, there is a power here. It's like this pile is very much like, this can all be yours. And I don't know, maybe everyone picks the bull because it seems so powerful. I don't know. I just picked 4 cards randomly from my animal deck, and the last one was the bull. So there is an absolute strength and potential here, and just owning it and doing it and kind of like obliterating whatever doesn't work and doesn't suit you. But yeah, you need to keep your mind strong, focus, get out of any slump you're in. Don't hang there. Don't spend too much time there. Again, don't sleep too much. Take care of your body. And then all these things are happening for you. This is luck. This is luck coming your way. This is a gift from the universe. This is the break you need. It's happening. So I hope you like this reading. I hope you are very happy with it. It's a great reading. Okay, thank you so much. I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye.